Hello, dear viewers. Today we are going to talk about a topic that is both exciting and worrying at the same time. The Apophis Asteroid. Recent announcements from Cern have revealed that this gigantic celestial body is likely to hit the Earth next month. This news has shocked the scientific community and turned the world's attention to this huge threat. So, what is Apophis? How was it discovered? And what does it mean for us if it hits? Let's take a look at the details of this great danger and the precautions humanity is taking against such threats. In June 2004, astronomers Roy Tucker, David Tholen, and Fabrizio Bernardi at the Kitt Peak National Observatory in Arizona noticed an unusual movement in the sky. Located close to the Sun, this object was different from other asteroids, which caught the astronomers' attention. Soon, the object was named after Apis, known in Egyptian mythology as the god of chaos and destruction. The discovery of Apophis sparked worldwide interest and prompted scientists to take a closer look at this dangerous celestial body. Initial calculations showed that there was a 2.7% chance of Apophis hitting Earth on April 13, 2029. This may seem like a small chance, but considering the devastation it could cause, it was something to be taken very seriously. The energy released in the event of an Apophis impact would be equivalent to the explosion of 1,000 megatons of TNT. That's far more energy than the power of the atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima. Apophis is a huge asteroid, about 370 meters in diameter. This size makes it one of the largest asteroids ever to come close to Earth. Apophis's trajectory will pass just 30,000 miles from Earth. That's closer than the orbit of some of our satellites. Such a close pass brings the risk that Earth's gravitational pull could alter the asteroid's course. If Apophis is knocked off course by Earth's gravity and crashes, the consequences could be devastating. The impact would cause enormous destruction. The shockwave from the impact could level large cities. In addition, the dust and particles that will be released into the atmosphere as a result of the impact could block sunlight, leading to a global impact winter. This could cause damage to agricultural crops, food shortages, and widespread ecosystem disruption around the world. Since the discovery of Apophis, NASA and other space agencies have been carefully monitoring its orbit and possible impacts. Initial calculations determined that the risk of it hitting Earth in 2029 was low. However, CERN's latest research has revealed a new deviation in Apophis's trajectory that increases the probability of a collision. This new data from CERN has caused scientists to reevaluate and raised concerns that Apophis could pose a serious threat in the near future, if not in 2029. This new information has prompted a reconsideration not only of the asteroid's orbit, but also of its structure and composition. Studies were intensified on Apophis's surface structure, gravitational influence, and possible fragmentation scenarios. Such analyses are critical to understanding how Earth would be affected in the event of a collision. What can we do in the face of such a threat? International space agencies and scientists are working on various methods to ensure Earth's defense. Foremost among these methods are technologies that aim to change the asteroid's trajectory. Kinetic impact technology is one of the most promising methods for this purpose. This technique aims to change the orbit of an asteroid by crashing a spacecraft into it at high speed. NASA's DART, Double Asteroid Redirection Test mission, was developed to test this technology and was successfully carried out. Following the success of DART, the European Space Agency, ESA, is planning to study this effect in detail with the Hera mission. By studying the effects of DART on the asteroid, this mission will provide critical data for future collision avoidance missions. Innovative approaches such as the gravity tractor are also being explored. This method aims to slowly change the asteroid's course by positioning a spacecraft near the asteroid and applying a small but constant gravitational force. Nuclear explosives are also being considered as an option, but this method is considered a last resort because of the risk of the asteroid breaking up into smaller and uncontrollable fragments. In addition to these risks, the international legal and political challenges of nuclear explosions must also be considered. Asteroid collisions have had a huge impact throughout Earth's history. The Chicxulub impact 66 million years ago was a mass catastrophe that led to the extinction of the dinosaurs. The impact of this collision created a huge crater on the surface, leading to major climate changes. More recently, the Tunguska event in 1908 caused an atmospheric explosion that destroyed a large area of forest in Siberia. These events show how even a small asteroid can wreak havoc. Culturally, asteroid collisions have been a frequent theme in cinema and literature. Films such as Armageddon and Deep Impact deal with the dramatic consequences of such disasters and humanity's efforts to combat these threats. These productions raise public awareness of asteroid threats and emphasize the importance of scientific and governmental efforts. Coping with such a catastrophe requires preparation at all levels of society. It is critical that governments develop early warning systems, evacuation plans, and public information strategies. Local governments and civil society organizations should educate and inform the public on how to be prepared for such events. Emergency drills should be organized, especially in schools and workplaces, and all segments of society should be trained for such crisis situations. Individually, getting information from reliable sources, making personal emergency plans, and stocking up on essentials are important steps. Such preparations can help prevent panic and chaos in a crisis. Psychologically, social support networks and psychological counseling services are important to cope with the stress and anxiety of such threats. In this process, the public should be protected from misinformation and conspiracy theories, and access to accurate information should be ensured. Threats such as Apophis bring to the fore the need for humanity not only to protect the Earth, but also to seek new habitats in space. Space exploration and colonization are critical not only for scientific research, but also for human survival. NASA's Artemis program is seen as a preparatory phase for future manned missions to Mars by returning humanity to the Moon. Establishing a permanent human settlement on Mars could improve humanity's chances for long-term survival. This goal presents great challenges, both scientific and technological, but it could also open a new chapter in humanity's destiny. Issues such as finding water sources on Mars and developing life support systems are vital to realizing these goals. In the future, establishing permanent human settlements on Mars and other celestial bodies could improve humanity's chances of survival. While this is a major scientific and technical challenge, it could also open a new chapter in humanity's destiny. Issues such as finding water sources on Mars and developing life support systems are vital to realizing these goals. In the future, establishing permanent human settlements on Mars and other celestial bodies could improve humanity's chances of survival. While this is a major scientific and technical challenge, it could also open a new chapter in humanity's destiny. Issues such as finding water sources on Mars and developing life support systems are vital to realizing these goals. Establishing permanent settlements in space would mean that humanity could not only survive on Earth, but also on other planets. This goal will increase humanity's chances of survival in the event of a future Earth catastrophe. It will also allow the birth of new industries, such as space mining, which will contribute to both economic and technological development. The Apophis asteroid has been a major concern for scientists and the public around the world. This threat once again highlights the need to protect our planet and open up new horizons in space. Let us know what you think about this. How can we be prepared for such events? Share your thoughts and questions with us in the comments. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for updates and exciting scientific discoveries. See you in our next video.